Hi guys, good morning. Five, four, three, two, and one. Thank you very much. Good morning, class. My name is Miss Hussein, and today I would like to introduce the topic of time. Yes, Jayla?
Yeah, I just want to say that I think your headscarf looks really pretty.
You're so kind. 5 dojos for you straight away. We're off to a great
Oh,
start. Okay,
thank
so
you.
everyone, I want you to listen very carefully. I want to go over a topic of time today. In particular, I want to look at how we can tell the time confidently because we know we use that in our lives, in our daily lives. I want to move on to setting you a secret mission because today, in part two of my lesson, we are all going to be secret spies with a special secret mission, and we need to know how to tell the time in order to do that. So I'm very excited. I hope you are too. But before we move on, I just want to see how much we might know already from our daily lives about time. So here, I have a clock. Eyes on me, Will. Emily, are you okay? I need to know you're listening.
Oh, yeah, I'm listening.
Good girl. So everyone cast your eyes on this clock right now. Have a little look for just 5 seconds. And then I'd like you to raise your hands if you think you know what the time is. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jayla,
Yeah,
go ahead, sweetie.
that is 12 o'clock. No,
Oh,
that is
okay.
3 o'clock.
Just a
That's
moment, Mina.
wrong.
Just a moment. You will have your chance. Just one moment. Jayla, that's a great answer. We're going to go over why that might not be the right answer, but we are going to learn how to get there. So thank you for trying. Very brave of you to put
Mm-hmm.
your hand up. So, Mina, what would you like to add?
The right answer is 3 o'clock.
Lovely. It is 3 o'clock. And are you able to explain to everybody, Will, Emily, Carlos, and Jayla, why it is 3 o'clock?
It's 3 o'clock because the hour hand is pointing to the 3, and the minute hand is at 12, so it probably just turned 3 o'clock.
Lovely. I really like that explanation. Can anyone tell me which would be the hour hand if it's pointing at 3, and which might be the minute hand? Anyone else but me? Now, I know you've done a great job right there just to help everyone. Would anyone else like to? Carlos, what do
Um,
you think is the hour hand and which one is the minute hand, sweet pea?
um, the hour hand is the red one, and the minute
Mm-hmm.
hand is the blue one.
Excellent. 5 dojos. And I know that wasn't easy, so thank you very much for putting your hand up and answering. So watch what happens now with the clock. So eyes on me. Thank you, Emily. And Will. Will, I'm here. So we're just going
Yeah.
to wait for Will. Thank you. So
Okay.
what does the time say now? So cast your eyes. You don't have to be right. Just have an educated idea. Use your logic and use your real life learning to
Stop looking
try and
at
answer
me.
what the time might be.
God. Why are you
So
looking
it's
at
okay
me?
to confirm with your
I'm just
partners, just let me
looking.
know how you are. So
Stop
Emily,
it.
Jayla, Carlos, if you would like to discuss this, I'll give you 10 seconds, everyone. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Um,
1. Just want to make sure
what
everyone's
are,
had enough time to answer. Will, go ahead.
make her stop looking at me.
Maina, Maina, can you
What?
face
I
me?
was
Because
only
I want
looking
you to
at
focus on
him.
this. Pardon me?
It's. I wasn't saying anything. I was just looking at him.
Okay, but you need to be focused on me because I have the clock, and this is the task right now is to look at this clock and try and tell what the
Yeah, but
time
he
might
wore the
be.
same shirt yesterday.
I
We
did
don't need to
not. It's
discuss about
just.
anyone's shirt. Thank you. So eyes on me. We can discuss this at break if you like, sweet pea. Okay.
It just
So Will,
looks. It looks the same. It's not the same.
that's fine. Okay. So would anyone like to hazard a guess, perhaps, what the time is now? And if you're not sure, that's okay too, because I will be explaining that. If you'd like to take a guess, Emily, I saw a little hand go up. Be brave, sweet pea.
Um,
Emily, would you like to have a try?
okay. Yes. I think it's 3 o'clock.
Okay. I want you to hold on to that. You are right with one part that it is, the hour is 3, but I need to know where the minutes are. You can use the red numbers or the blue numbers to help you with this.
I
Would you
can
like to
tell
have
you what
another
time it
try?
is.
Just a moment, Minna. I'm talking to Emily. I'd like for her to have a try, and then I'll come to you.
Um,
So the minutes
it's okay.
hand, where is that pointing?
You can ask Mina. It's okay.
Oh, okay. But thank you for trying. I know you're being very brave. Okay, Mina. Where
So
is
the
the minute
time
hand?
on
Where
the
is that
clock, the time on the clock is 3:30. The minute hand is at the 30-minute mark.
Thank you. Now, there's another way of saying 3:30. Has anyone heard the expression half past 3? Has anyone heard that? Has anyone heard the time such as quarter past 3, quarter to 4? Excellent. Jayla, would you like to share where you've heard that, or which times you've heard and what maybe that means?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I've heard it a couple of times. I heard like my mom say it, and I heard some other people say it too.
Lovely. Thank you. Carlos?
Yeah, I heard it somewhere too. I don't remember where though.
Well, we use it quite commonly, so I'm sure you've heard it in many instances in life, at home, at school, when you're out and about. Mina, we focused.
This is boring. I know this.
Right. Mina, why do you think we call it half past and quarter past? Think of a pizza. Will, are we awake? We're talking about pizza. This might interest you. Are you awake? We're talking about pizza here and quarters and half. Would you prefer to have half a pizza or a quarter of a pizza?
Depends on what kind of pizza it is.
Pepperoni. What's your favorite? Go ahead, have pepperoni or whatever your favorite is. But what do you think is bigger, a quarter or a half?
A quarter or a half?
Yeah.
Well, probably a half.
Good. Does everyone agree with show of hands? Is half bigger than a quarter? Put your hands up if you agree. Great. Well done. Emily, do you agree? Excellent.
Okay.
Well done. It is indeed. And on this clock right now, it is 3:30, and we can see it's cutting halfway through the clock here. If it was 3:15 or a quarter past 3, it would look like this, where I would have 1/4 of the clock from 12 going down to 3. And that's why we call it a quarter past. Yes, Jayla?
How come a quarter past isn't 25? How come it's at 15?
Because from 12 going through to 15 is a quarter of the clock, or a quarter of a pizza. So imagine this clock is a pizza cut into 4 slices like this. This represents a quarter. That's why when it's pointing at 15 minutes past or at the number 3, we say it's a quarter past. Yes, Jayla?
But then how come back in, like at home in the United States, a quarter is 25?
Ah, I see. Okay, that's cross connections, and I love that. Thank you, Jayla. You've actually hit on a very interesting point. So we're talking about time, and time has different units. So a quarter of time is actually 15 minutes, because we don't have 100 minutes in an hour. We actually have 60 minutes. For a quarter, when you're talking about currency, US, in your home country, a quarter is 25 because you have 100 cents in a dollar. Does that make sense to you?
I guess so.
You've really actually led me on to my next point, because I wanted to talk about the number of minutes we have in an hour. We actually have 60 minutes in an hour, so we can never say a quarter is 25, because that is 25 is a quarter of 100. So just to complete this off, if I had my minutes here.
Oh.
Carlos?
Yeah.
Eyes on
Yeah.
me, please. 5, 4.
Sorry,
Emily,
it's just my
3,
mom. She wants. Oh,
2,
okay. Sorry.
and 1. Thank you. Whatever it is, we can talk about it at break time. Okay, I need you to be focused right now. Pause
Okay.
classroom.